Maayong adlaw sa tanan sa ato ang mga estudyante sa ALS. Naa na pud kita maghatag kita og video guide para sa ato ang mga estudyante. Maghatag kita og little review about passive and active voice of verbs. Okay? So this one is for junior high school learning strand 1 English communication skills. Last number 2. So, ang learning competency nga dapat nato ma-achieve, we will be able to use the passive and active voice meaningfully in varied context. Now, for the concept notes here, when the subject of a sentence performs the verb's action, we say that the sentence is in the active voice. Siyempre active kay mao man ang subject man mao'y naghimo sa action. Okay? So that is active voice. So you are going to say that the sentence is in active voice. Now, sentences in the active voice have strong, direct, and clear tone. The basic active voice construction is subject plus verb plus object. Okay? So here are examples of active voice, sentences in active voice. First one, the learners submit the outputs. Mao ni ang gihisgutan sa sentence. Ang mga learners. How many learners? Daghan. Mao nang plural siya. Okay? Plural subject, plural pod nga verb. Alright, mao ni siya ang outputs, mao na siya ang object. So the learners submit the outputs. So the learners mismo ang nag-submit sa ila nga outputs. So the sentence is in the active voice. Now sentence number 2. Sarah and Ben gathered the portfolios yesterday. So kinsa ang subject? Si Sarah and Ben. Gathered, okay? It means it happened in the past. Kay na ID. Okay. Gathered the portfolios yesterday. So ang subjects mao ang mismo nga naghimo o naghimo sa action. Now, let's go to passive voice. Unsa ang passive voice? A sentence is in the passive form of voice when the subject is acted on by the verb. Okay? Nabaliktad na sila. The passive voice is always constructed with a conjugated form of to be plus the verb's past participle. Doing this usually generates a preposition, making the sentence passive flipped the structure of necessitated the positioning by or preposition by. Now, let us transform the example above. So, these ones are the example above of active voice. We are going to change these active voice sentences into passive ones. Okay? Now, how are we going to do that? So, for sentence number 1, active voice, this one is sentence number 2 in the passive form. So, ang object maunay nag-una, di ba? So, okay, observe that the object is in the the beginning part of the sentence. Now, next is the to be form of the verb kaning are past participle. Okay, mao na siya ang formula sa passive voice. Object, to be form, the verb, and then naulahi na ang subject. Okay? So, from active voice, the learners submit the outputs. It will become the outputs are being submitted or are submitted by the learners. Now, one day ni. Hold on. So sentence number 1, do you need, this one corresponds also to sentence number 1. So sentence number 2, active voice. Sarah and Ben gathered the portfolios yesterday. So kung himuon na to siya nga passive voice, the portfolios, okay? Ang iyang object na himo na nga subject sa kuan, maoy nagkuan, maunay gihisgutan sa sentence. Ang object maunay gihisgutan sa sentence. The portfolios were gathered yesterday by Sarah and Ben. So, easy lang kaayong mag identify og active voice or passive voice ba. Kay ang active voice direct to the point, sang subject ang gauna, while ang passive voice ang objects mo'y gauna ug ang subject na ana sa later part sa sentence. Okay, so mao na ang active and passive voice form of sentences. Now, here in part 2 exercises, fill in the blanks with an active or passive voice of verb. So, I hope nga nasabtantog maayo ang akong explanation sa active voice o passive voice. So, karon maka-answer na mo ani og maayo. So, maukad to. That ends our guide, video guide this day, and hope to see you next time. Bye!